You will see us playing it in summer at home, at the beach or at cafes with our lovely friends or our sweet family in order to have more fun, or even the elder people at coffee shops playing all day. You will see people getting mad because they lose, but any time in the friendly, warm and beautiful surrounding of people we love to be with our favorite people, with people who love us. But we are talking for time for God. We are talking of course about backgammon. According to Wikipedia, backgammon is one of the oldest board games for two players. The playing pieces are moved according to the roll of dice, and players win by removing all of their pieces from the board. John McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence, defines it as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. Artificial intelligence in backgammon. Backgammon, in the same way like chess, has been studied with great interest by computer scientists. There is a huge research behind these games, which gives the ability to computers to compete anyone with a positive possibility of winning. Owing to this research, backgammon software has been developed, capable of beating world-class human players. Backgammon software is created for many reasons, and it's really impressive. First, it can be used to play with a person, analyze games, or to be a mentor between two players' games. Techniques like neural networks and other approaches are used, which offer rich advances to software. In the late 70s, the first strong backgammon application made a huge win against the world champion, king of backgammon, Loizou. In the latest years, the efforts of neural network research gave birth to many programs, including the famous free software GNU Backgammon and Palamedes. Using this program, you can not only have a great game, but you can also analyze your game and take a detailed comparison of individual moves too. Their neural network weight stable and their huge time of training are the keys to their success. These programs use a technique named reinforcement learning. In this approach, a machine learns an effective policy for playing by continuously taking negative or positive reward from the environment, in our case because of a win or a defeat. The basic tools for learning such policies are neural networks. The idea of artificial neural network is inspired by the structure of biological neural networks, and it is used in artificial intelligence. A neural network consists of an interconnected group of artificial neurons. It has always an input and produces an output. Each neuron is a function, which takes as input the weighted sum of the outputs of the previous level neurons. We have to train the network before we use it. By this, we mean that we have a set of training data, for example previous backgammon games, and their expected output. Each time the network makes a mistake, it automatically adjusts all the weights of the network. Because of that, the network learns by itself and it continuously improves itself. It simulates the way of human thinking and brain. Here we can see GNU Backgammon. GNU Backgammon and Palamedes evaluation engines are based on reinforcement learning and artificial neural networks. Palamedes is also the Olympiad of Computers game champion in backgammon in 2011. The supervisor of the program, Associate Professor John Refanides, said, "The Palamedes program has played millions of times against itself, and each time it was improving its own performance because of its artificial neural network. This gives the ability to the system to utilize every possible move from each role, predict the possible next rolls and the next possible opponent's moves, while evaluating the possible moves and chooses the best move each time, the move which will give the opportunity to Palamedes to make a successful step to the win." So, if you think you play very well backgammon, you can play against Palamedes. I believe that each dislike at the bottom of this video is because you have played with Palamedes and you, maybe, you didn't like the result.